Andrew, thanks for being with us again. The question we have on our agenda today is coaching, and in particular, someone sent in a question asking, what is the best thing that you got out of coaching? Now, I understand that you didn't really have a very traditional coaching background, but you still did have coaching. Can you kind of explain it for us?
Yeah, so when we started the church, coaching didn't exist in the way that we've now got it going with Geneva, which is fantastic. So what I did was initiated the gathering of half a dozen men who'd been in ministry a long time and asked them if they'd meet with me every couple of months to be a sounding board, be a point where I'd use them to force myself to have hard deadlines. One of the problems with planting, and actually ministry generally, I think, is that we don't have a lot of hard deadlines. There's lots of soft deadlines, and what I mean is there's deadlines that I would like to hit, but if I don't, no one knows. We don't have many hard deadlines. So having that group created for me a hard deadline where I'd said I would do this and I came back to it. But also they gave me encouragement of perspective. So it was an informal group of men who for 2 years met with me every couple of months. It was a great blessing. The best thing they gave me, I think, in it all was perspective. When you're immersed in a ministry, every single up and down you feel intensely, and the family that leaves is a crushing blow, and you don't know whether they're ever going to survive. You just feel it's all over, church is finished, what chance have I got? To meet with a bunch of blokes who had been in the game for 30, 40 years, who had been through all the ups and downs, had lost 6 families, had a disaster, and yet survived, were still passionate for the gospel, were able to regather the community and step on again, and things were still pushing forward. That was a great blessing. And one of the things I do want to encourage people I speak with now is a simple one. It's don't give in to fear. And I think if the best thing coaching can do is to encourage young guys who are going for a new work in a difficult context, is don't give in to fear. When the knocks come, don't be insecure about it. Don't give in to fear. Trust God. He's at work. Keep walking with Him. Insecurity. Press on. You aren't in it for the 6 month, the 12 month, the 3 year. In it for the 50 year. Keep going.
And Geneva has actually worked hard to try and, I guess, institutionalise that advice, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a brilliant step. I think what we've got more and more, there's a whole now movement of guys who have been through all of that early stage of planting, who are actual planters, who have done it themselves, who know what it's like. And so to have them talk to a younger guy and wife, let's say guy and girl, and say, look, yeah, I've been there, and here's a few things I might have done, I survived, and look, it's okay, and is a great lifeline. It's a great comfort. And also to be a place where, as I say, the planter can bring questions or be stirred to think about the processes of resolving issues. So the coach we trust helps planters not just get answers, but work out themselves how to get those answers and develop their skills in assessment of the situation, analysis and conclusions and actions.
Actually, let's finish up on this, because I know you're a coach yourself, so there are other people you're coaching now. I'm not going to bring those relationships in because I know they can be personal. But what I want to ask is, when you find yourself coaching guys, do you find yourself dealing with the nitty-gritty, or do you find yourself, like you said, trying to draw their attention more towards bigger picture issues?
Oh, it's both ends. It's always both ends. So, yesterday I'm on Skype with a planter. He's sort of 18 months in, and we're talking about the latest crisis, the stress they're feeling, the finances, the kids, the schooling. We're talking about all those details. And in the midst of that, one of my big agendas is to comfort and encourage and stir to think that in the midst of all of that detail, keep your head above, keep looking at the big picture, keep trusting Christ and His purposes, and make risky decisions. Step out. Don't give in to fear. Keep being bold. Don't let people knock the stuffing out of you.
And coaching and encouragement, gosh, they seem to go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Mate, thanks very much for your time. Again, we're going to put up a message in a second so that people can actually send in more questions, but we'll be sending you, I guess, more church planning questions in the coming weeks.
Sure.
See ya.